Alright guys, let's go ahead and do a message for my Leos out there, or Leo cross watcher. You can also reverse this if you need to. Before I started your video, well, let me go ahead and put the timer on because I'll go way over if I don't. Ooh, 1:11 on the clock. 111 could be significant here. Maybe some of you are seeing 111 a lot, or 1111. Maybe some of you know a Capricorn or are connected to a Capricorn here. Either way, before I started this video, what I was getting for you guys is I had kind of a flashback. I've been getting flashbacks a lot lately, not even just visions. Well, there are visions, but they're visions of flashbacks, like flashbacks of actual events that happened, or things I've seen, or things that happened a long time ago for me. And I was sitting here with your energy, Leo, or crosswatcher, and I remembered when I was growing up, one of the things that really hurt me the most, like a punishment that my parents would give me, was when they would sit me on the bed or anywhere and they would be like, you know what, I'm just really disappointed in you. Oh, just twisting the knife, just digging it in, serrated and pulling out all the guts and the soul, just and I'm like, really? There was nothing worse than that. By the way, I'm so sorry for my looks today. I mean, it just is what it is. Like, I'm gross. I feel gross anyway. I'm not gross, but I feel it. I feel disgusting. I feel like I need sleep. Ragging, TMI. And it's overcast today, overshadowed. Anyway, going back to what I was saying. So, when I was young, my parents used to say that to me, and that would literally be the worst punishment ever. Worse than spanking, worse than a belt, worse than a ruler, worse than putting my nose in the corner, worse than getting my mouth washed out with soap. I'm like, seriously. It was seriously the worst thing ever. Was, you really disappointed me. And that's how I feel in this message. I feel like somebody here knows that they've disappointed you. And if this is not someone you've dealt with already or currently dealing with, that feels like they've disappointed you in some way, or they've let you down, or they've raised your suspicions, or they've done something to cause you not to put your faith in them anymore, or to trust them, or to open up to them, to be vulnerable with them anymore. If this is a completely new person or somebody who's never hurt you, they are just really sorry that others have done what they've done to get you to where you are right now. They don't expect to be given your trust. They totally expect to be working for it. They know that you're not just gonna let them in, that you're not just gonna be like willy-nilly with your heart and your trust. You know, you don't just blindly have faith in people right now. And I'm not saying you're like this damaged person, but you're just careful. You know, you live, you learn, and you're very careful with people now. You know, you're cautious. And if this is an individual, friend, family, somebody you work with, or potential love interest, they are totally understanding of you, and maybe even they get it because it's happened to them, so they're patient. Okay, somebody's not going to try to rush you here, but for a lot of you, I think this is somebody who, during this time, whether it's from your past and you've had no contact with them, or it's somebody you currently deal with, even if it's not romantically, a friend that knows they let you down, a family member that knows they let you down, betrayed you, hurt you, somebody who's dating a child of yours that has just, you know, somebody's done something one too many times here, and they know that the last time was the last time. And they can tell by the way that you've changed your behavior towards them. You're not as accepting, you're not as open, or you're not open at all, or accepting at all of them. It doesn't mean you don't know how to forgive. It's just, once somebody shows you who they truly are, you believe them, and you leave it like that, you know? You're not giving to another person energetically like you used to before. You're not giving to people like you used to before. You're not being naive. You're not being so open. It doesn't mean that you can't have this like front in a way. It doesn't have to be a front. It doesn't have to be a front. It's like me in a way. Like, I'm very open and I can talk to anybody, but I'm also very guarded. And I don't just let anybody in. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't just hand anybody the keys to my house and be like, here you go. It's kind of like that. You're not just handing anybody the keys to your heart or your trust box. I said your trust box. Oh my God. You know, they're going to have to earn it. Should I pick the title? They're going to have to earn it. They're going to have to earn it. And honestly, it depends on who this person is, if it's even possible. Like if this is someone here, like it depends on what someone has done. I hate to repeat myself, but I'm kind of foggy today. Someone knows that it's not just going to be easy, I don't know, to get in your good graces. Like they get it. This isn't someone who looks at you even as being like a grudge holder. They're not looking at you as somebody who's being a grudge holder or somebody who's holding something over people's heads. You're not doing that. You're just cautious now. And whoever this is, whether they were a part of why you're so cautious now or they weren't a part of it at all, but they get it, they totally relate. Or they understand. Okay? Somebody definitely knows they've disappointed you. They hate it. They hate this. It hurts them more than anything. If anything, they hate that they've disappointed you more than anyone else they've disappointed in their life. For some reason, it really hurts them that they disappointed you. Like, out of all the people that they could have let down, out of all the people that they could have hurt, out of all the people that they could have betrayed, lied to, chokes them up, makes them want to cry. They hate that it was you. If this is somebody who hasn't been the one that hurt you themselves, but they can tell that others have, or one particular person, they may have thought to themselves, why is that always like people like Leo or Crosswatcher? Why is it always people like that who get hurt the worst? They hate it. They hate it because they want you to be able to trust them, but they get it if you can't, or if you won't, or if it takes you a while. They get it. They totally relate. Even if it's hard because they wish that you would just jump right in, you know? But they know why you don't. They get it. Maybe for a minute they thought, well, I kind of feel like you're punishing me for what other people have done. But when they check themselves, they can't think like that because they understand, you know, you've been through some things. If you're currently dealing with somebody, like let's say you're currently in a relationship, and somebody did something, it could be the smallest little thing. Maybe they flirted with somebody, or they did something that was inappropriate, hurt your feelings, raised your red flag, made you not trust this person, made you feel some type of way about it, whatever it is. Boy, do they have a conscience right now. They're like, well, I never want to make you feel like that. Like, yeah, I mean, you know, it sucks. It sucks to make you even doubt them. They never want you to doubt them. I'm hearing Din. They never want you to doubt them. I never want you to doubt me. I never want to make you feel that way or make you even think those things ever. So they're like going to adjust their behavior, or they're going to adjust the way they do something to not make you not trust them, to not make you second guess their loyalty. Even if this is a friend, or even if this is somebody connected to someone that you really love. You know, they felt like they were in your favor. You were on their team, you were on their side, you stood in their corner, you had their back. Like they felt like they could ride high when you fully, you know, but oh boy, I mean, do they not like that you've pulled back? If this is someone from the past, a family member you're estranged from, or you're pulling away from currently, or you already did, or a love interest, an ex, at the time it didn't mean anything, you know, they didn't really care. They were up in their ego and angry about it. But they've like since had, I don't know, some sort of sobering life experiences. I think it's more than one. And you're the one heavy on their heart during this time. And they're like, man, it like actually hurts to lose you. They could have lost anybody else. And yeah, it might have hurt, but losing you, or losing the favor of you, or losing the friendship of you, or the closeness that y'all had at one time, or the fact that y'all were like, y'all could overcome anything, it seemed, no matter how hard. Losing your laughter, losing your jokes, losing your understanding and your loyalty. Leo or Crosswatcher. Unless it's reversed. Somebody here lost somebody's loyalty. Like I was your fucking ride or die. And no matter what we went through, I understood, you know. and I accepted you, and you accepted me, and it's like, and now I've had to pull away, and I'm done. Like, when you're done, you know? Oh, man. Or when your trust is broken, more so, it's broken. And now, you're very different. And they don't like this different. It feels like walking on eggshells. It feels like they're like walking around a bunch of landmines, and they're just waiting for you to like catch them in something, or they're waiting for you to blow up or something. Like, the trust is completely broken here. They know that the trust is broken. Past, present, future person knows that the trust is broken, whether they contributed to this or others have, and they hate that. They hate what you've been dealt, the card, the hands that you've been dealt or something, but they understand either what they did, at least they understand it, I guess, or they understand what other people did and why it caused you to be how you are right now. They get it. I'm hearing, if I could take it back, I would. If I could get you back, I would. If we could be close again, I would do it. You know, some of them had a lot of pride, Leo or Crosswatcher, like a lot of pride. It's like the ones that hurt you themselves, or the ones that disappointed you or let you down, or feel like they're being a burden to you in some way, or were a burden to you in some way, or just bit the hand that fed them. Y'all used to ride together. That's funny. As I'm saying that, I'm seeing two birds again, and I saw the two birds yesterday in an Aries message. Some of you are definitely dealing with an Aries. I want to show you this. These two are sitting on the line. They're sitting on the telephone line together. They flew together, and then they stopped on the telephone line. But there's a distance between them right now, and that's it. There's a distance between you and someone now, and they can feel it. They can feel the cold air. They can feel the cold energy between the two of you. Y'all haven't spoken in a while, or y'all don't speak the same way you used to, and one just flew off, and the other one flew behind it. Like, where are you going? Don't leave. That's it. Somebody knows that they had a lot having you in their corner, or they know right now they have a lot having you in their corner, and they better straighten up if they want you on their side, okay? Like, let me give an example. Let's say somebody is, this doesn't have to be the exact example, guys, but I just want to give this example. This is the second time I've recorded this, so hopefully I haven't already said it. But if I have, we're going to repeat it. Let's say you guys have a teenage son or daughter, and they're dating somebody, and you know, maybe you don't know really what you thought about this person up front. You'd rather your child focus on their academics or their sports or something, or all the above, on themselves, get themselves together. Life will have plenty of time to do the other, hopefully. But for now, you know, but you're supportive because they claim they're in love. And so you're like, you know what? I'll be supportive. I'll throw my all into it, and I'll love this person just as my child does, because you know what? That's what love does. I accept who you accept. But this person's done some things, you know, one too many fucking times. Maybe they've taken it a little far, and the last time you're just like, look, I'm about tired of this. I'm about tired of this person. And mama or daddy is not a happy camper anymore. And so I'm not going to be able to hide it and have a poker face, okay? And now somebody's crying, Lady Gaga. Somebody's crying. Somebody's sad inwardly. They're not expressing this to you yet, but this partner of your child, right? This is the example, right? But somebody that's with somebody, they're sad because they know that they done disappointed you for the last time. They can tell you're acting different now. If they call you, you don't answer. Maybe you know, they'd be like, friend, where have you been? Nobody knows me like you do. Nobody know. Not no more. You're like, well, what do you mean nobody knows you like I do? There is no, what are you talking about? Like, you're just different. You're not receiving this person's calls. You're not texting them back, or if you do, it's like one liner or one word. You're just like very, they're not your top anymore. If they're even on the list, you know, they're just not, because they've done it one too many times, or they've broken your trust, or they've disappointed you, or they've hurt somebody you love one too many times. And you're like, look, you hurt the one I love, and I'll be pushed, you know, I'll allow a little bit of grace here because I want grace. and I'll forgive. But, you know, I'm also not an idiot, and I'm only going to accept something to a certain degree, and then I'm done. Snip, snip. And you'll know when I'm done. Energetically, you'll feel it. Well, they do. Oh, God. And this is a new individual, somebody who's hoping to, like, be a close friend with you now, and, like, or someone hoping to maybe get you to fall for them and date you or spend the rest of their life with you. If it's somebody wanting to get closer to you, but they're already in your close circle, but they want to get closer, they get why you don't. They get it, okay? Because, you know, it's like, man, I wish that you'd know, like, I would be really true to you. But I know you've probably heard that before. I know you thought that with the last person. I know you thought that with your family member. I know that you really did. And I get why you can't just feel that way with anyone now. It sucks for me, but at the same time, like, I'm understanding. I don't expect you to just throw your trust around freely. Like, I understand that people have to earn that, and I'm willing to earn that over time. Somebody may be even willing to earn your trust over time back, willing to earn your trust back, but that doesn't mean that you're willing to give it. And they also know this, and it's sad. It hurts somebody. Like, it freaking hurts them. I don't know if they're expressing this to you, if they're going to express this to you, but it's the energy right now of, I'm sorry I disappointed you. I'm sorry I let you down. I'm sorry that I let you down. If this is somebody currently, and it's not like I let you down, like I betrayed you, I lied to you, I hid things from you, I snuck around, I cheated, I told all your secrets, everything. No, if it's not that, someone here could just feel like they're a burden to you during this time. Like, I don't know if they're just depressed or they're going through something and they need your help, and so they feel like they're a burden to you. And you may be like, no, you're the least of my burdens. You're the least of my worries. It's an honor for me to be there for you or something, you know. That's sad. Somebody that you're there for during this time, or maybe in the near future, they're going to feel like they're a burden to you. Like, they wish they could do more for you for everything that you've done for them. And see, those type of people, that's why you don't mind. You would give them the shirt off your back, because they don't come to take things from you. They're not trying to rob you of anything, and if they didn't need your help, they wouldn't even ask for it. Like, that's a genuine person. If you're being there for somebody who's genuine and they really genuinely need you, you're not doing it to get anything out of it. You're not doing it to get any recognition out of it, or you're just doing it because you love this person and because you know they're genuine, and they're not there to take things from you, and they're not disingenuine. They're honest, and they would do the same thing for you if you needed them. That's not a problem at all. It's not a burden. It's like Chick-fil-A up in this bitch. It's like my pleasure, you know what I mean? But they feel like a burden. Wow. It's a sentimental message in yours today. And they want to be able to give back. Somebody wants to give back to you. They want to make it for lost time, or they want to be able to give back to you for everything you're doing for them, or everything you've done for them in the past. Even the ones who betrayed you, or the ones who relied on you or relying currently on you so much, they want to give back for everything you've done, all the time you've put in, all the effort you've put in, all the energy, the work, the hard work, the stress, tears, all of it, whatever you've done. Somebody's like inwardly thinking how they can give back to you and be fair, really. If this is someone new, especially if it's romantic, guys, somebody's like, I want to spoil you, really. Somebody wants to spoil you because they feel like you fucking deserve it. Because of all the times you've been shit on by other people in life in general. They want to baby you, spoil you. If it's a friend, they want to be the like best friend you've ever had. They want to be better than the one that betrayed you or used you for everything. They want to make you know like, hey, but they also know why you have a hard time. I'm hearing receiving gifts or receiving help because it's always been given just to be taken back or used over your head later on. Mm-hmm. Somebody may know why it's hard for you to receive help or why it's hard for you to receive even compliments, because when you do, there was always something behind it. You know what I mean? Wow. All right, guys. Well, thank you for being here with me, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.